Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna show you how to do classic lash at home. Learning lash is such a long journey, so I'm here with you to learn it right from your home. Self-learning, and whatever the tool you can get, bring it on and start practicing with me. First, you will need a classic tweezers. You see the curve right here? It's easy to pick up the lash and apply the lash. The second thing you will need is isolation tweezers. Is a little bit curved like this. This is professional isolation, so it will help you isolate very quick and very accurate. How to hold the tweezers with these fingers. This is how you hold it. You put the finger right here at this point, so it will hold the tweezer from sliding out of your hand. And you can use this rule right here to measure the length of the natural lash, and then you can decide how long of the length you can go, so it can be safe for the client, and it will increase your lash retention. I use North Beauty lash, and for classic you can use 0.15, 0.18 or 0.20, but I do not recommend anything higher than 0.18. And here I have 0.18. C curl mix here mean mix length. 8 here mean 8 millimeter, and it can go up to 15 millimeters. What I'm gonna use here, I'm gonna use 15 millimeters. So for practice reason, I'm just gonna use one length only, and when we learn about mapping, then we can consider mapping different lengths and create different looks. The second thing you will need is iPad, where I already applied right under here. This is the one I use. It's also a very common one. I recommend putting it inside the fridge for at least 15 minutes before the service, so when you apply on the client's eyes, it will be very comforting and it's cool throughout the service. Another thing you will need is a mirror, so you will place right under here, so you can check your application process to see how straight is the lash placement. The glue I already put right here, so we're ready to go. Another thing I want to talk about how you pick up the lash. When you pick up the lash, make sure you hold the tweezers correctly. This is how I hold it, with 3 fingers or 4 fingers. This is or 3. It will be so much easy to move different angle. When you pick up the lash, make sure pick up at 90 degrees and at the middle of the lash, not the base, not the top, in close to the middle, and at 90-degree angle. You can see right here at 90-degree angle. This is how you pick it up. And the second things, when you pick up the lash, how do you get the glue? Get enough, but not too much, not too little. So how do you know too much or too little? Dip it inside the glue dot. This is perfect. Okay, here we go. This is enough glue. You can see the little dot of the glue right here. It's enough to create a good bond. But if you pick up the lash and you dip, nothing inside, you can see there's no glue dot. This is too little. This will affect your retention very bad, because the bond is created will not last long. How much is too much glue? This is too much glue. You can see the dot right here. It will damage the natural lash with this amount of glue. So make sure dip it inside the glue dot, not on top, inside the glue dot, and have a little bit of glue that remain on the lash. This is enough glue. Now to apply the lash, first you need to isolate one lash only at a time. Use one and pick up the lash, dip inside the glue, and apply it. This is how you place one. You see, you apply not touching the eyelid, should not touch the eyelid, but at least 2 millimeters away from the eyelid. This is the mistake when you remove the isolation tweezers too quick. It will make the lash next to it stick together. So to continue, as a beginner, we don't lash right next to the lash that we just lashed, but we place it a little bit farther away, so it's give enough time for the glue to bond. Dip the lash and place it you have the second lash. You can use the mirror to check if the lash is placed correctly and straight up. To continue to lash, you can just simply pick up the lash. Is it enough glue? Attach it. Hold it a little bit. Redirect if you need it to. Do not let it go. And here we go. Continue doing so until you finish the whole lash line. You see, this is what happened when you let it go too quick. Don't let it go. Hold on to it until the bond is created. Then you can let it go. Now be patient, be very patient, and finish the whole lash line. Do not lash too far away from the eyelid. Otherwise, the clients will complain about the distance, and when you lift it up, you will see the distance between the eyelid to the base. It will create the look that very unnatural. So make sure lash close to the eyelid, but not touching the eyelid. Continue lashing. I know some people have trouble with inner corners, but don't worry. Use the tweezers, isolate every individual lash like this, and you see, still pick up at 90 degree angle. Bend the tweezers to the right side and apply it. You will not have that much struggle. Same thing with this one. You see how it's at the left corner? Still pick up a 90 degree angle. Dip in the glue. Get enough glue. Bend your hand to left side and apply it. You should check your lash very carefully and frequently to see all of the direction of the lash. Continue to lash with me. If you have any question, please comment and I will reply to you or make a separate video to help you with the struggle that you are going through. Keep applying. Redirect. Hold it up. Don't let it go. Hold it for 1-2 seconds. And now let it go. Isolate. Isolate one lash only each time. Dip in the glue. You still see I pick up the lash at 90-degree angle. Apply the lash and let it go. Another lash. Bring up your stuff, whatever the product, whatever the practice you have, bring it up and start practice with me. And if you learn from home, turn on this video whenever you're learning. So I hope I can give you company in this journey, and while doing and watching the video at the same time, it will remind you with a lot of things. Pick up the lash, dip into the glue, and apply. Don't let it go yet. Redirect. Make it straight. Then let it go. What happens when lash sticks together? Just use your tweezers, gently reattach it. From the base and up. Continue to lash with me until we finish. Lash until the end. Picked up the lash, dip inside the glue, and apply. Isn't that easy? If your hand feels shaky at the beginning, it's very, very normal. After a few practice, a few lash set, your hands will not be as shaky at the beginning. So just give yourself time and be patient with yourself. This is a journey, especially when you learn it from home. So I hope I can give you a few encourage to do things. Isolate first. Pick up the lash. And apply. Dip in the glue and apply. after about 25 to 30 minutes, you should change your glue dot, add a new glue dot. Make sure always shake your glue at least 2 to 5 minutes. Just keep shaking because the component inside the glue need to be mixed well in order to have a good retention. You can hear that I'm shaking this because I shook this before when I just started, so I still gotta keep it a little bit of shaking before I add a new glue dot. And also while lashing, keep your brush handy so you can brush it throughout the process, so the lash will not stick together, and it will give you a good idea of how the set is going, where is this taking you. I'm gonna add a new dot and have this glue wiped it so the glue not stay there, and tight it. Again, isolate the lash. Isolate the lash. Pick the tension, dip inside the glue, and do a little bit of movement and redirect. Don't let it go yet. Continue doing until we finish. Pick up the lash, 90-degree angle, you can see, so it's easy to apply. Apply the lash, do a little bit of movement, just spread just the glue, redirect, hold on to it, don't let it go yet. Don't let it go yet. Now you have another lash, reapply. Pick up the lash, dip inside the glue, and attach. Don't let it go yet. Hold on to it. Now you can let it go. Oh, I missed one here. Attach. Here we go. You see this lash is not at the right direction. So what you're gonna do, you can remove it by holding the top. Look for the natural lash. Let it go. Use two tweezers to isolate if it's quicker. Isolate. Dip inside the glue and apply. Hold on to it and let it go. Continue doing that throughout the process until you lash all the healthy lash, so it can create the dark and fluffy looks. Don't lash on baby lash because it's too weak to hold on to the extension. You can lash the baby lash when it grows out on the next follow-up appointment. But for now, just lash the healthy outgrowth one so it can hold on longer. Please, if you like the video, please like it, share it with your friends, or share with whoever that, you know, as a gift to them so they can learn a new career, or simply just keep them support, especially support my channel, please subscribe and click the bell to follow if there is new video coming. I'm planning to do every single week one video. So if you have any question or any struggle that you are going through, please don't hesitate to comment the topic and the question you have. It could be the topic in the next video. For example, how to make handmade volume fan, how to gain clients, how to increase retention, or anything about tweezers, how to find good lashing products, and if you have any question about Promade Fan, anything that related to lashing, I can definitely answer your question by commenting to your comment, reply to your comment, or I will make a separate video to explain about a certain topic that you are asking about. Look at this, we almost done. We almost done. If you have practice head, practice lash and glue and tweezers, feel free, bring it on and practice with me. Practice make it perfect. No one born to do lashing, so we all practice to make it perfect. And remember, all lash tech, we all started somewhere. And if today is the first time you watch this video, this is the sign that you start here. Start right here with us. Look at this, almost done. Now give it a brush on this side. How nicely. Continue to isolate. Only a few lash left and then we're done. Oh, one more left on this side. Trust me, lashing on a real person is much easier than the practice lash. So the whole point of practicing is get used to with the movement, holding the tweezers, pick up the lash, mapping, so slowly build your confidence. Throughout the lashing service, don't let the client go with sticking lashes, because we may able to hide it at that point, but when the lash grow out, the client for sure will feel very discomfort and more natural lash will fall out and slowly damage the lash line. So give yourself time to fix a mistake, make it perfect. Mistake happens so we can learn, we don't avoid it. use the mirror to see through it, brush it. And this is the final product. I wish you a happy lashing journey, and I will see you in the next video.